There was no threat, no violence from the protesters. Actually, the violence came from the officers. And I think part of it was that the law was not prepared for the amount of people that showed up on Saturday. It was a large crowd. Instead of adjusting for the safety, the officers escalated the situation. Our protest area is very restricted. It's a small space, and it was definitely not able to handle the crowd that showed up that day, and that was a big part of the problem. Sorry. Another concern was obviously the 8 tent that was there. We didn't have that 8 tent there, so we were not able to, provide rescue efforts to those that were tear gassed. It was a tough situation. I want to stress the importance of why we are protesting. There are families that are showing up daily to that facility center trying to get information about their family members. We are concerned about the inhumane situation that these people that are being detained are living in that facility.
That's your time. Thank you. Next is Linda Barker.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Linda Barker, and I'm a resident of Broadview, sad to say. My heart goes out for all the things that are going on in Broadview, but something that's been affecting me since 21. I filed a request asking that my garbage, this might sound crazy, my garbage needs to be picked up in a different location from where they designated me to roll my cans. At one time, I was able to do this, but after I had surgery, I was unable to. I reside in my house, my sister resides in my house. I'm 75, my sister's 73. All we're asking for is our garbage cans be picked up on the other side of our fence. I was told by Mr. Ames that if things were changed to meet my needs, they would have to do it for everyone. I rest my case.
Next is Francine Smith.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here tonight because this has been a long time coming. And I'm proud, I stand proud tonight to come and face you, Mayor, and you, Chief Nance, given the honor that you guys have not been transparent with me, and I demand answers regarding my son's murder, which was Brandon Smith, that took place in 2017. You guys had told me from day one that it was a cold case. No investigations was fully investigated upon this case. Regardless of what anyone thought of my son, he was a son, he was a grandson, and he was a father, a brother, and a nephew. And today, I stand here and I'm requesting that you guys do your jobs and do what we as constituents are paying you guys to do. Because the transparency and accountability has not been there. And I have asked to make appointments with you, Mayor, that I've been denied. My mother is 89 years old, and the way my mother was treated that night was unacceptable. You guys kept my mother in a house that's sickly, bedridden, and could not get her medication. She was stripped from all of her rights. And didn't even know the seclusion what was going on with my son. When she tried to attempt to save his life, your officers pushed her away and told her to get away. My mother's a registered nurse and have been for 30 plus years. We have been residents of Broadview for 40 plus years. And this is where it stopped, because this is a circus, and you the ringleader. And it stops here. Because I don't care what anybody say, I'm a mother just like you is, and you would think you would have some compassion and reach out and respect the fact that I lost a son, and my life ain't been the same. And I deserve that. He deserved that. Regardless of what anybody thought about him, he, like I said, he was a human being. This is not right. And if this is what you're going to do, you need to remove yourself.
Next is vs.Mayor.
Good evening. I'm not here about protest, or that's my sister Francine. Everything she said is true. And with the protesters, everything they're saying is true. I've seen it myself. I have it on my phone. The way they just mistreat them for no reason. But the only other thing I'm concerned about, and my mom is concerned about, is a piece of paper. She needs the piece of paper of the ordinance that y'all said that y'all had about abandoned vehicles that's causing wreck problems or whatever. When y'all have the garbage cans and the garbage that's not being picked up, that's causing wreck problems in Broadview. But at the same time, y'all removed all the cars from on one side of Broadview saying that they were abandoned. And the other side of Broadview, the cars are still sitting there. No license plates, no registration or nothing. And I wanna know if y'all picking and choosing or what? That's all I need to say.
Smith.
How about me?
It's not me.
No, you can't.
I'm just in AC, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Thank
Oh, baby, that's it.
Good evening, Broadview, and yes, my issue is similar to other residents here in Broadview. I'm not here for personal vendettas. I'm not here for tragedies. I'm here to ask why we have over 25 abandoned buildings, 30 empty or more business spaces. We have no CPA on staff. We're enduring political and personal retaliation on our residents. Our government is ignoring cease and desist orders. And we've heard about alleged theft from our park districts and elementary schools by our one and only mayor. We're trying to figure out when is enough enough. Our mayor has more than just you all to worry about. She has more than just what we're worried about. But what her concern should be is what you people are enduring here in this room. What our residents are enduring, the pain, the suffering, and the anguish that we're enduring on a daily basis.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you all are aware, but our mayor has a beautiful business that's called the Moore Strategy. It is a sex toy, body cream, oil, and game business. That business took videos, pictures of our kids at our schools. It also received money of about $27,000 from our educational fund. I have questions and concerns about that. I also have where we've been outside, we've been relocating things for our summer programs. Our mayor's family member received $16,000 for 6 weeks of work. You all should be concerned where your educational fund and tax dollars are going. I know I am. The property on 1426 Roosevelt Road was just sold. The village of Broadview got that building at no cost. What will we receive back into our government fund or municipal funds for this property? It's very concerning to me. Also, the 1426 Roosevelt Road building is owned by Intelligent Digital Holdings LLC. Look it up, you might be surprised on who the owner is. Thank you, everyone, have a nice day.
Nance,
Might want to write that down.
Mayor Board of Trustees, people in attendance. My name is Nance, I'm a resident. Fine. Since 2009. I've been here and I've watched the council wars and I've not seen an attendance like this. Since then. It was misguided then, and I think it's misguided now. And I'll tell you why. I know for a fact that the allegations against our police department is not true at all. I've served this village as an elected official and as an appointed official since 2009. I've had the pleasure of working alongside 4 police chiefs. And this is the only one that has the entire department accountable. Fact. You want to talk about it? You can't. As it relates to what I've seen out here at Beach Street, who was the guy that called me a coward? Incorrect.
I agree with all three.
And I tell you why it's incorrect. Because for me, what I'm trying to do is avoid the confrontation that I've witnessed over the last few months. Mushroom and blow up into what it is now. None of you people live in the village of Broadview, but yet you will demand rights for your First Amendment rights, contrary to my rights to live safe and free and without harassment. Without harassment, I promise you, you don't live without harassment. And that being said, I've witnessed agitators, some of which are still in this room right now, and the commission of functions like putting down burglary walls. So I watched the IDOT crew do that and was berated. I watched our police officers stand with folks in their faces, nose to nose, threatening them, telling them that they're on the wrong side, and all that they do is protect you all.
Right.
So as it relates to me, the guy you think pulled a counter move and removing your tent, it wasn't that. It was the fact that we received numerous phone calls about what appeared to be a homeless encampment. You're right. The graciousness of the police chief and the mayor was to allow for a medical tent to be erected. And the fact that, to your point, you guys, I mean, some of you, I won't say all of you, I don't want to make a sweeping indictment, decided to push the limits, decided to create an unwanted and unsightly situation here in Broadview. Of what, by the way, you don't pay any taxes. And I understand most what your right might be. Okay? And I am going to conclude with this. Okay? As mayor, I support you. I support you, Chief Mayor. I support the decision that this board has made to protect the residents of Broadview, for which I am one. And what I will say, Mayor, is keep up the good work. I know where you come from, I know where the village came from, and the political agitators that are in the audience are the same people that were here in 2009.
That's time.
Next, Mark K.
Either go that way or that way. Move it a little bit.
Mark K.
Can you hear me? Can you move it a little bit? Want me to keep this block?
And I'm gonna keep saying it. And there's the rest of the people that don't live in Broadview, they should act like village of Broadview.
Spoke your word, you said your piece. Goodbye.
2 weeks ago, I was here, this meeting, and what the people didn't realize was, as a fellow activist and protester, was that we were here to observe. And clearly, this group is against America. And so, being that you're against America, then America is going to meet you with protest. Let's go head to head on the protest. I'm going to give you something to smile about. Okay? All right? Matter of fact, we don't have to talk no more.
All right, thank you.
Come on, son.
Thank you. That concludes our public comment for the evening.
Hours.
Item 12, President's report. Mayor, city comment.
4 minutes.
Mr. Clerk, how much time do we have left for public comment? Because I know we're talking. 5. We have 5 minutes.
They didn't allow the other residents to talk.
Next is Noah Lester.
Hi, I'm Noah. I've been protesting at the Broadview Detention Center for around a month now. When I came here, I had seen the videos on the news that showed very intense moments, and I was alone, so I was a little scared. As soon as I got here, I met a community of great people at a nearby AIDS tent. This tent held resources for not only protesters, but the families who had had loved ones taken. When they were lost in a maze of concrete barriers, they could get help and direction, and to get medication to their family members. On October 30th at 7 p.m., the city of Broadview waited until there was a few people left and rolled in with police, a dump truck, a tractor, and took it down. That tent symbolized community and hope, and a constant presence standing against the kidnapping and oppression happening at this facility. And food, water, community donations were picked up by a tractor while Broadview police blocked the street, treating us as if we're evil people. I think this sets a dangerous precedent. It doesn't make it okay that you left our supplies sitting in a container rather than in a landfill. It was more than items being taken away. It was like watching our community being oppressed and our voices being silenced. Mayor Thompson, I don't understand your actions. You already push us out every day at 6 p.m. and you keep us huddled within concrete barriers. You don't need to get rid of our tent. We didn't walk out last week to spite you. We walked out because to chalk up our presence here to one person who had a beer is disrespectful to everyone who volunteers their time here, fighting for people stuck in that boarded up building. And this was one final kick in the gut. It's done now. You can kick us off Lexington, but we will be back. Even with the snow next week, we'll be here every day as a voice for those detainees. We will not be driven away. Thank you.
Say louder. I couldn't hear you. Say it louder.
Next is Daniel
My name is Daniel Strauss. I want to talk about how one thing that seems to be brought up here from people that are against us as the protesters is that this only affects the village of Broadview, when the greater state of Illinois is affected just as hard, if not harder, because they are actively targeting certain towns and neighborhoods for their attacks. And to try to come and tell us that safety is more important than our rights and our ability to hold our government accountable is just absurd. We should be able to be on the sidewalk, in front of that building, expressing our freedom of speech, while also being able to document anything that we can and hold the federal government accountable. Without being able to do that, all you are doing is allowing them to use a processing center as a detention center where we don't know how many people are held. We don't know how long they're being held any longer because we can no longer videotape them. We don't know any of the situations of what's happening to these people other than we see an ambulance every other day coming out there. It's absurd, it's unnecessary, and you are just aggravating as much as, I don't know, I'm just really pissed off with how this is being handled. Yeah, that's it, thank you.
So that concludes public comment. Mr. Clerk?
Thank you, Madam President. Next is item 12, Village President before Mayor Christina Thompson.
So thank you, Mr. Clerk, and I want to address, and I'm going to show a video too, but I want to address the residents first. I want to address Ms. Andrea Patterson, because she claims I have a sex toy business. I have the right to own a business, which is a consulting business that I do have, so that's a correction. As it relates to a family member being paid $16,000 for whatever services she's saying it is for, my daughter is a school teacher. And she actually works at Lindock during the summer program for summer school. She teaches at freedom school, and she qualifies to do the job. She's highly qualified. So I just want to clear the record, but let's not negate the fact that our CPA, Mr. Tom Hood, is a CPA. Our finance director is a CPA, so let me just put that in place. As it relates to the 25.
Agitator.
As it relates to the 25 abandoned building, I'm not sure where she got 25 from, but those are her numbers. But I do want to make one thing clear. She ran against, this is political, she ran against me in this upcoming election that she lost. And what she don't tell you is that her husband attacked a parent over at Lindock School with a physical attack, which she's, I guess, on administrative leave from his current job for the harassment of that parent. So if we don't talk about truth and transparency, put all your hands on the table.
We at the Jerry Springer show.
And let's be transparent. Now, as it relates to Ms. Francine's hearing, as I've said before, when that incident happened, my condolences was to you and your family. Matter of fact, we met with, this is at the time when Commissioner Boykin was the first district commissioner for Cook County. We had you and your family in the office and we had a conversation with you. Nothing has changed with whatever the program, I don't know what the process is as it relates to murders, but I've always showed you love, kindness, and compassion during that time, even your mother. So, but it's not time for us to go back and, I just want to clear the record on the accusations that you put out in public comment, and I have to make what the truth is. As it relates to, we did meet, and we had a very good conversation as it relates to what took place as it relates to the tent. But what you failed to tell everybody is the medical tent that Karen asked us for, we provided that, and we thought it was a great idea on October 6th. But as time went on, and people started moving furniture, we had propane tanks in there, all kind of stuff. We didn't know what was going on. So can you play the video for me, please?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
Okay. So, first of all, I would just like to thank Mayor Thompson for allowing me the opportunity to speak. I am not a resident of Broadview, however, I am a neighbor in Westchester. So basically, I'm here in light of the announcement that there were going to be new hours, restricting the hours of that people are going to be able to protest over at the ICE facility. So, my question is this: I am here on behalf of the dozens of volunteers that have been manning the first aid tent that is now over on Lexington. It was moved to Lexington after the first tent that we had was ransacked by federal ICE agents, and many of the contents that were donated were spoiled, so we had to get new supplies. The reason that we felt the need to have the tent in the first place was because one of the first times where chemical munitions were deployed, many of your first responders had to respond, and then people were taken to hospitals, and we thought that it would be a good service for us to try and take some of that burden away from your first responders, because basically, you know, treating chemical burns to the eyes, respiratory system, to the skin. So now, with the restrictions, we are here to respectfully request perhaps an exemption so that we may allow, you know, keep the tent where it is with its contents and inside. And there have been a couple of volunteers who graciously volunteered to stay overnight to keep them awash to make sure that we have these available in the event that there are more, you know, serious deployments and chemical weapons deployments. So that is why I'm here. So I would please respectfully request that we are able to keep it where it is.
Thank you for your comment. I hear you. Thank you.
Well, look out for that. We made a whole bunch of meetings with the mayor. He took one picture from one person who's been there one day and had a disappear on their car, and she takes that every single person. When Mill took and then take it down, there was a time of one person that we didn't control and got our property.
There's no propane inside.
Wait, the lawn chairs.
Not the lawn chair.
Medical supplies. So much for people over politics, right?
This is my report. I have the floor. If you do another outburst, I will clear out the camera.
Right?
Not a trash can.
Not a trash can.
Y'all put up there.
Clear the table.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
You're a coward, Thompson.
Let's go.
So much for people over politics, right?
Nice power trip.
You're a coward.
Don't get my vote next year or whatever. Just so you know, you are breaking section 15-11-1 from Broadview.
Let's go.
From Broadview. Just so you know, you're breaking your own ordinance.
Let's go.
You are breaking your ordinance. Just so you guys know. Just so you guys know.
Let's go.
I know you guys want to hide this, but just so you guys know, this is the people over politics she's talking about.
Let's go.
Fucking.
Left desk, Mayor.
Let's go.
They allowed 2 residents of Broadview to speak, and she made sure that they went first, and they were pro the mayor. She didn't allow anyone on the other side.
Let's go.
Let's
go.
Regarding the tent to speak.
Let's go. Let's go. We'll do it outside. Let's go. Let's go. Out the door. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
As you can hear, there's definitely more anti versus pro in there. The tent and the curfew hours, but they were not allowed to speak. Only one person was allowed to speak on that side. And then they ended it short of the time allotted.
Let's go. Let's go.
nice, John. Be respectful of the people here, please. We're at the Broadview City Council meeting that was just shortened by the mayor. If you rewind, you'll see why it happened. The time was not allotted for the protesters to speak, aside from one.
Lobby's closed, guys. That's it. Right out that way, please. I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say? I didn't hear what you said.
Can you think for yourself? Are you
So I'm asking you to step out.
Are you
I'm asking you to step out.
Come on, it's time to leave.
I'm trying to leave.
Yeah, you gotta just walk. You guys stand close to each other all the time, and now you don't want to. Let's walk.
I'm media. Hello.
Okay, let's go. We gotta go. Everyone has to leave. Walk. Ma'am, walk. Let's go.
Clear out, guys.
What's a bullshit? Any of you think for your fucking self. Genuinely.
Let's
Keep
go.
walking, please.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Hey, open that one door, please.
You really went down. Show them what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show them what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show them what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Yeah, I don't think there's any favorite cops tonight.
No, but you saying the wrong shit. You don't know what you're talking about. He the same one that got listen.
Show them what democracy looks like.
I hope the fucking paychecks are worth it. Yeah, you supported the protest.
He's supposed to be on
What fucking?
Yeah, I get you, music man. Favorite in quotes. There's a couple that take the cake for me in that category.
You safe out here. Madness out here.
No, this is the girl that redid her trash can full. I give her my notes.
Who you protect? 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 Who you protect?
When's the next one? The 15th or the 17th?
Who you protect? 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 Who you serve? Who do 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 you serve? Who you protect? Who you protect? Who you protect? Who you protect? Who you serve? Who you protect? Who you serve? Who you protect? This is a person on our right.
Hey, good. How are you?
No, the fuck out. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Mic check.
He says, I know what you're saying. You walk over there.
Rodney, please.
Same as usual. It's better than expected.
That was enlightening.
I don't know. I think it's making it for better.
Nobody asked for ICE to come to Broadview.
Nobody asked for them to be here except for them themselves.
Watch out, they got 10.
When ICE is worried about a paycheck, when the government is worried about a paycheck, and when people don't even have the luxury of worrying about a paycheck, because it's never enough, and there are people who are locked up and don't have the luxury of worrying about
Yes,
a
this
paycheck.
is the Broadview Municipal Building.
Bigger than a municipal building, when we're literally arguing about whether or not that the ICE facility is operating the way that it's operating.
As we have witnessed,
I think that we have a bigger issue here than the mayor of Broadview. I think if the mayor of Broadview wants to censor herself on this issue,
and here's the thing, what we got to do, we got to take this fight to court. They're joking with us. They're playing with us. All of these violations is in our faces.
The one who said that he's gonna.
They're doing this to our faces. And bro, and bro, and bro.
I wore my car.
Bye-bye.
Like, so confused. Like, he stands for this.
I know, man.
I don't do Oh, I yelled at Fox on Saturday. I was like, we're not the yes or no. Why not?
Yes, we can.
It's not us.
Can I get an extra one of those for my car?
Actually, I don't.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you're on your phone. Hold on. I should probably know how to do this. They just gave this to me.
Oh my god. I should just have two because sometimes I'm without one in my car and. Uh-oh.
Okay, not that.
That's fine. I don't care.
You sure?
Yeah. It's all good.
No. Because there's two.
Wait,
cops.
it's a public.
There's like 4 cops right there.
I have something to report.
What are you reporting?
ICE agents kidnapping people. Oh. Wait,
They already know.
Wait, they don't give people.
Better not her.
You're keeping an eye on Broadview. You're not keeping an eye on the attitude.
I'm sorry I called you by the wrong name earlier.
What did he say, man?
At the protest place, detention center, I called
didn't
you.
even know this.
I'm sorry. I was like, oh shit, I missed this thing.
They're walking over there doing this stuff. What's over there?
We're just all off the top of the.
Yeah.
All of it's going on.
There's a confrontation over there.
For who?
There's somebody that they.
Yeah, you still need your own recording to prove it, too.
I'm over here.
It's the most appropriate sign I could find in my car.
You got lemonade.
At least give them she's in the car for a long time.
That's not a fight. A fight is ice. A fight is ice. A fight is ice, bro.
Oh my gosh, you guys all know how to bet nice. She's coming here for the South.
Oh, wait, nigga, weirdo, bro. He a weirdo. Yeah. You know I'm nice.
Yeah, Rodney, I have identifying clothing on. Maybe not from the back. That's where she was talking to me from, the woman, the officer in the back of me. Anyways.
He ain't gonna save you, bro. He's not gonna save you.
Hey folks, we're at the Broadview Municipal Building. I came here after the curfew hours at the protest facility, ICE protest facility. That issue over there, the arguing, has nothing to do with ICE. It's a local thing with the mayor and some other crazy story. Okay, now something else has happened. I'm not sure why she's yelling, what's going on. I didn't. Oh my goodness.
Because you guys are standing there doing nothing. You're guarding the fucking door that nobody's trying to get to. Because you guys, look, when people get fucking hurt, it's on you. It's not on the protesters, it's on you guys. Swear to fucking God, it's on you guys. You guys are negligent as fuck. Every single fucking situation, you fail to fucking handle.
They're so busy. Can't you just lock the door? We're not going to.
You guys need to post the real footage to the world. What's going on in Broadview needs to be posted to the world. You guys need to do is justice.
I just didn't want the Jerry Springer show shown on. I wanted to address what was going on in ICE, but I don't know what's gotten out of control over here. Yeah, she looks mad. But I think it wasn't the point of tonight.
Make sure you call the Broadview PD not taking action.
No name calling, Anthony. Try again.
Over here, during my kitchen, I had the real problem. You know what I mean?
Oh, Rick can take care of himself. If it's Rick, Rick's way over here. Yeah, I know. It's silly what's going on over here. That's why I'm not wanting to go over to record it.
Go on.
I know, it's silly. It's not. That's not our argument. That's not.
They say, we all followed me over here. Well, there's a fucking argument. Amen.
Right.
We're here with this.
Bullshit. You're letting agitators create a narrative of us in Broadview PD.
I understand, so let's not give them a false narrative. We are staying
Not a false narrative for me to cuss out these bullshit cops.
Amen.
I don't give two shits. Who wants to demonize it? I can cuss out these bullshit cops. Let it be known. That does not make me a bad fucking person. listen, that makes me an American using my First Amendment right.
Selfish agendas, really? See, that's why people shouldn't have went over there. That was a personal issue between her and the mayor. Not involving ICE at all.
She's over here fucking ready to
And she's not even part of the cause. But we know how things will get spun. That's the thing.
Okay.
The few that showed up over on the other side. No, no threats here. No suggestion of threats here. She's still going and going, even though people have backed away for the most part.
Nothing but good to me. Damn, do I fucking regret that statement? Horrified. You guys, what night was that? Saturday? Saturday night where we were getting some fucking orders. I was told that the ICE officers were gonna come shoot us at Pepper Boys. Like, grateful for clarification. One of your officers were right. Multiple people tried to tell you guys you saw it.
All right, I thought the rabbi was going to pull it together and make a statement, but I'm not seeing that happening, and it's getting later and later, so I think I'm going to take off. It's ridiculous. It's gotten out of control.
Oh, look it up. I'm not lying. You guys ignored the call for help.
Are they finally leaving? Okay, she may have just left.
Shit hit the fan, yeah.
I'll wait a couple more minutes to see if they can gather their stuff.
Yeah, I don't got 10 bucks to lose, so.
You guys figure that out? Pretty sure it's fucking lie.
Hey, Fingy.
She did not address any problem, no solution.
She only said, I do not want a sexual job. And you know what?
No, I don't think she did. No, she didn't. I mean, she said it's consulted.
Yeah, she didn't defute any of that behavior. She's not allowed to own a business, and then my daughter's allowed to basically take them out whatever amount of money that she has to do that.
So then she said, oh, she's cool. Yeah, she's making it sound like she's making the money back. Which is $16,000 per month.
No.
gotta go. Those of you who are new, who want to keep watching the ICE facility, I'm here pretty much every single evening after work, and then on weekends. Aside from that, on weekends, all day long. So sub up for unedited footage. I do create shorts that link directly back to the unedited lives. This is live currently. It's late. I need to get some rest. So anyhow, I have mods walk me back to the car if you guys could. And then I'll end it. Yeah, you can hit the like, the unlike, dislike on your way out. And again, sub up if you want to keep watching. Oh. Pooh, Fingy, Cricket. Thank you so much for modding, jumping in. This is a last minute thing. I thought I was gonna miss it. I will post video of what happened right before I went in. Broadview police weren't too kind. I have a handicap placard and they didn't want me to park in their parking lot, even though they had a handicap space available. So, yeah, there's video footage. They didn't want me to take video either. I was describing how I was against ADA. I was in a calm voice or what have you. And so, yeah, you guys can determine what you think about that. Anyhow, y'all take care. Good night, everyone. Appreciate you all. All right. And we are